Supports can either take hours to remove, they can rip off the details of a miniature, or just break the miniature completely. Post-processing sucks until you know the options that you have when it comes to supports. None of these options are perfect, and I will expose every single fatal flaw that each one has. By the end of the video, you will understand the 3 choices, so you can choose which one deserves your time and energy. The first option is what we all know, and that is tree supports. These structures are made so they are touching the weak points or the overhangs of your model, so they have a support structure. The pros of tree supports are that they are incredibly easy to generate. One click of a button and boom! And you can also make custom tree supports with ease in your slicer. Just highlight an area that you want to have supports and boom, you got it. And the cons? They are the whole reason why I made this video. They are notorious for being really difficult to remove. They destroy the details of your model, and they can be so hard to remove that they can actually break your model. So, tree supports are not optimal. They are incredibly easy, but they are high risk. That is why it is so lovely we got this second option, and that is resin style supports. These are robust custom placed support structures that are known for their stability in resin printers, but they are very easy to remove and they actually look pretty freaking awesome. The pros for resin supports in FDM are that they are very stable and they keep all the details in the miniature, which is what we want. However, the cons are really big. These kind of supports and this process is extremely tedious and time consuming. Since these supports are not generated in the slicer, then you have to take the model, put it in Blender, then you have to generate the supports, export it, and then you can print it in your slicer. And these supports are also made for miniatures that are cut in places. So you get a lot of details for a lot of effort. If you know Blender and this process, then it is quite easy. But for a beginner, no. And yes, the third option that you have is supportless miniatures. The name says it all. The miniatures are angled in a certain way by the designer, so you can print them without any supports. No post-processing, no removal of supports. It's just print, and when it's done, boom, you have your miniatures. This is the fastest printing method available. It is zero support, zero waste, and zero post-processing. It is so fantastic. However, the cons are pretty simple. The print success is entirely depending on the designer's skills. Worst case scenario with a supportless miniature is that you have to enable supports, which defeat the purpose. Supportless miniatures are the best, fastest, and cleanest way to get your miniatures. However, it takes a huge amount of time and dedication to find a good designer, which there are not many of in the community. I would definitely recommend 2 artists, Brit Mini and Arbiter Miniatures. They are a huge inspiration to everybody in the community. There are some support settings that I'm just trying to avoid at all cost. There are also some other settings in Bamboo Studio that I also avoid because they are just destroying the miniature. And there's actually one setting that I really do not like, and I will never use it on my miniatures. You can watch it right here, but subscribe and